All right, test. 1, 2.
Do you think why do an Jamaican accent is racist?
No, you're good. You can do
That's
it.
what Chet Hanks.
Yeah, you're fine.
What's up, man?
Chet Hanks paved the way for the...
My dad was in...
I quit watching porn, JK, I'm fooling. Names kicked in the door saying I'm a nuisance. And I'm useless, motherfuckers clueless. Dream about a 6'4", candy painted ruthless. Now I'm in the bucket, no heat on the used to pop shrooms, lose my dreams, still lucid. Used to have a brain, but I think I'm not to lose it. About to take flight, see you on the fucking moon, bitch. What the fuck? The actual fuck. What the fuck? What the frick? What the fuck? What the heck? What the fuck? Big paychecks and big booties, baby. Yeah, I'm just Don Juan de la fucking Nuchin.
Bass is too high, let's go.
Yeah.
That Arby's looks slapping.
Dude, on the commercials it always looks so good, but you get it in person, it's like just a flat ass sandwich. Like
because
straight
nobody
bread.
has, dude. Nobody in the this has always been my thing. Nobody in the fast food industry has had any pride.
No pride.
They don't care. They don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, would you?
Yeah, dude. When I was in high school, dude, I was making the burgers.
Make this sandwich look so good.
Oh, dude, like it was in the commercial.
That's a job, you know, like sandwich artists, like they make
Subway?
like no, I mean like like for commercials and stuff, they like to make them look all pretty and stuff.
Yeah, they're
they
fake,
spray with
isn't it?
like oil and shit. Yeah, they're fake.
I seen syrup was actually motor oil.
Oil?
No, motor oil.
Motor oil?
Yeah, that's what they use for syrup in commercials because it's that.
Ooh, it's so shiny. It's got like
that viscosity.
That's a great word, viscosity.
I have a great vocabulary.
And it's the word that starts with a V I'm into.
Right.
Vagina.
Wait, is it viscosity or vis?
Vis with a V.
I thought it was viscosity because it's thick. Viscosity.
It should be viscosity.
Damn, girl, let me see that viscosity you got.
She's so thick-suous.
Oh, man, this girl had the viscosity this time, dog.
That could be it. You should make a album called Viscosity.
With just a bunch of cheeks.
Yeah, dude, like tip drill.
Big ass. Oh, remember that?
Tip drill.
I need a tip drill. I love that.
I do.
NBA Uncut.
NBA
or
Uncut.
BET Uncut.
I don't want to watch that. I don't think. That's
what up? Is NBA
LeBron's
up?
dick everywhere. Was the amount of... So if I had a nickel for every time there was an NBA dick on TV, I'd have 2 nickels.
Wait, you've seen a penis?
Remember Draymond's? Was his dick out on TV too?
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure it was, dude. Draymond Green's dick just came out of his pants.
That. Draymond Green's, was it big?
I didn't
pause.
I didn't really like zoom in.
No homo. Didn't pause it and analyze it?
I just kind of saw it on Reddit, dude. I wasn't like really looking too deep into it.
Draymond Green's
Green dick.
Penis.
your Google search.
This is for science, so I put penis instead. Look, why does that have a picture of him smiling? Why am I looking this up, dude?
Yeah, why are you looking this up?
I'm not gay.
Cancel
looking that up. Oh yeah, I do remember now. I do remember
Clear
this.
your cookies.
No,
your search history,
dude. I search porn without incognito mode
on Google.
Just Google it up.
You can't really. I don't think you really find anything on Google. Can you? Got to use Bing.
No, I just type in like Pornhub.com or.
Oh, you Google Pornhub.com.
No, I just go straight to the website.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. But you like Googled it. I'm like, hey, you could just. If you already know the website, why you Google it?
I'm 30-something years old. Why would I like? It's not illegal for me to do.
Do you ever like go to other sites like get deep into it like
Yeah, I do, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'll pull up all the history here. I'll show everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Like that lady there, she would be on some of them.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah,
She's definitely got some
dusty
videos, dude.
Meth women.
Oh Lord, Jesus Christ!
I like
dude.
them to be real desperate.
How many?
She might have it together. She might just have some issues, but like her
not
hair,
a bad body,
hair,
honestly.
Yeah, and her hair's done. Like her hair's
done.
That's a good way to tell.
The face is just where it's just all falls apart, dude. Oh no,
Forrest Gump leg. Okay, we can't talk about TV. Nobody can see what we're watching. Oh fuck!
I like how he's got the shoe on the bad leg and no shoe on the other leg.
Well, that shoe comes with the metal, like that metal.
Oh,
what we're explaining here for the people watching is there's a
gentleman with a very long mullet,
cops with a long mullet and a biker mustache who has a leg brace similar to Forrest Gump when he was a child, and then he ran him
just
off.
like Forrest
Remember
Gump.
when he ran those things off?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh,
run, Forrest, run.
Yeah. If you think about doing that, that's insane.
That movie's oh god. Now he's pulled up his shirt.
He got stabbed, I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he has one leg brace on and a shoe on it, and I think the shoe comes with the brace.
Dude, the stuff you see on Cops is
Cops
just
is
absolutely
lit,
absurd.
dude.
Was that a guinea pig in there? What's going on? Oh,
No,
that's
it's
a
a dog.
Yorkie. Just a little Yorkie.
Oh, they got it together. They're not doing drugs or anything. They're just living kind of.
Oh no,
foul.
it's a pretty stained couch. But other than that,
Yeah, I mean, every couch I've ever owned has been stained.
that's true. Yeah.
And I got everything together.
Hey, I know that's right. Got it together, baby.
Did you see all this? I think they settled now, but the longshoreman was going to like shut down the ports or whatever.
The who was?
So, you don't know about this?
The longshore?
Oh, this is perfect then. So, like you play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Those ports you always have to go to where they lift the
Like
big
in
containers.
Season 2 of The Wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. The people there, the union wanted a raise. This just happened like during the week, and they went on strike for a day.
Yeah.
Fast forward, but they wanted a 77% pay increase, and then they're a part of a union already, so their benefits are good.
Right.
Their pension's great. So they're already, and I think it was like $39 an hour they were making, and they wanted $70-something an hour. So they said, well, we're going to go on strike, and if those ports don't operate, fuel doesn't move, nothing moves.
Yeah.
Food,
Can't import nothing.
nothing, or you can't import anything.
Yeah.
So they were going to shut, and people were like backing them up, and I was like in my head, like, why? So these guys are making bank in a union. They have a great job, and they're going on strike because they want to make $70 a fucking hour. Get the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
dude!
dude, imagine-
And they're going to shut down the country. Fuck that! Send all the immigrants in there. They'll work for $10 an hour.
That's true, yeah.
Fuck you, dude. And so they ended up settling for like $5 or something more. And they said
They really, like-
they thought they were so fucking.
They shot
cool.
high, real
They were
high.
on TikTok and on the internet like, "Look, we're backbone of America. You ain't shit, dog. Go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
I don't need my
clowns."
Amazon package, dude. Fuck you.
Longshoremen are kind of gay. Dude. Like, what do? You just look at cranes lifting stuff.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
don't
they.
really lift that much weight or anything, do you? Like, I mean, you
No,
got. Do they have to? Do they unload those things?
No, they just crane them. They just use
Oh.
a crane. And another issue is the AI is going to start doing some of their work.
It already is, probably.
Yeah. So then just sit on your ass like you are anyway, dude, and let that AI cover you.
Yeah, for $39 an hour,
Clowns.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I was going to drive to California and start working.
You should definitely do it. If they don't want to work, I'll do that.
No, they got it
Give me
lasted
42.
a day or something. Yeah, people were all worried. Get the fuck out of here, you
My
goobers.
package is gonna be delayed.
Yeah, get some Amazon out there. We get Jeff Bezos on the case. Dude.
Yeah,
He'll
he'll
have
be-
that place.
He'll ship that shit. He'll go to Mexico right now and start a new port.
They'll just, you order something from Mexico, it'll be at your house tomorrow. on
Yeah,
a
they'll get.
drone.
He'll have a drone pick it up for you. It doesn't matter.
Drones scare me, bro.
Drones scare. They scare me too.
I heard
because they're
one
just
when I
like
was-
you could go. They can go anywhere.
Did you see like how they use them in Ukraine in the war? They literally that's all they use is drones to like blow each
Oh
other
yeah,
up.
nobody like that's what Obama did.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That
That's
nigga
what
was
he's-
killing
Drone
motherfuckers.
strikes.
I didn't mean to drone strike him, but it had to be
I
done.
didn't send the drones. I didn't ask for it.
Those videos, sometimes like I'll see a Ukraine video or something, and like you'll hear, and you're done. If you hear it coming, it has a bomb on
Oh
it.
yeah,
and it
dude.
just bomb.
There's no time to react or nothing.
There's-
Like,
you can't shoot. Like there's nothing you can. I guess you can have a net. I looked up on Amazon what I could
shoot a
do.
net at it.
They make drone nets because it'll fuck up the propellers and it'll fall down. Imagine you see me out there mowing the grass, shooting down drones with a big ass.
The more
drone
things
net.
change, the more they stay the same.
Dude, I'd be drone netting the shit. Well, I saw one and I was very afraid. Like I went inside. I go inside often when I'm mowing due to things in the sky.
Do you see anything
if
in the
I
sky?
see a hawk or a falcon circling, I go inside because I think they're going to swoop down and grab my neck. Dude,
Oh shit.
they're not that big. I don't,
Dude,
I
what,
don't
if they all team together, like they could probably get your ass though. Like if they had a few hawks,
like if they're hungry enough, dude, they will lift me.
I've seen them pick up deer and shit, dude. They could probably get your ass.
That's what
Like
I'm saying, dude. I don't. And even if they come close and claw me, dude, I'm mowing. Like I can't do anything. I'm defenseless against any kind of bird, any aerial attack. I'm defenseless.
imagine seeing that on the news. Like, oh, he's Bleat Bowling Green Man swooped up by a hawk and taken. And like he decides in the air, you're not food. He just drops your ass. Dude, there's nothing you can do about it. Like
I told you it could happen.
I told you.
What happened to your father?
That's how I thought I was gonna go out.
I knew it. Fucking should have
You can't fight it or anything. It's gonna
I
drop
should have
you.
bought that net. I should have bought that drone net.
I usually go in the house when I see things. This one time,
I'm not afraid of-
snuck on. I don't wear headphones outside. Nothing, dude. Just
Raw dogging outside, dude. I just have the quietest motor I can get. I'm just looking, watching my back. I should wear some weights or something.
You
Some
should,
ankle
dude.
weights so they can't lift me.
just just wear a parachute at all times, just in case. You never know, dude.
Oh, so you parachuted down? I was mowing the grass and I seen this hawk circling. I threw on my parachute and I knew what was coming. I knew he was gonna grab me up like a rabbit. Fuck hawks, dude. Fuck any aerial. Fuck airplanes.
That is pretty terrifying. Have you seen the videos of them getting deer and shit, dude? They pick up like big ass animals.
Yeah,
like
they goats. They pick up everything, dude. So imagine drones over here. Fucking, I'm just trying to mow and like a bird circling me. Drones flying around. I'm like, fuck.
They grab you by the shirt. You're just like, ah.
Fucking hate birds, dude. I hate them. They shit everywhere.
Some sharp ass talons too, dude.
They'll tear you. Eagles even maybe. Eagles are kind of, no offense, America, but eagles are kind of pussies,
bitches, dude.
And they eat trash. They're like vultures.
I was like, you could get them. You see eagles at the zoo. You don't ever see a hawk or anything at the zoo. They can't contain a falcon or a hawk. Eagle, they're just sitting there like.
We went downtown for some event. Something swamp eagle, swamp fest or whatever.
Swamp eagle. Swamp eagle.
Watch out for the rare swamp eagle.
Get alligators and shit.
And there's because Bowling Green is the Falcons. There's a falcon that, but the high school is not. So really, it's just the college created that and was like, you guys are now the fucking Falcons.
Yeah. Which is, I guess there's falcons around here.
No, there's a falcon they watch, like they have a YouTube page on top of the courthouse, like a falcon family that has eggs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were walking past the courthouse to go downtown, and everybody's like, a lot of white people were staring and like looking up, like, oh my gosh, you can see it up there. and my wife stopped, and I was like, what the fuck? It's a bird, bro. I'm good. First of all, if it swoops down here, because it's good. And dude, people,
we're all in danger right now.
Because like how what is it? Swamp Fest?
Black Swamp Fest?
Or I think it's called Black Swamp. I don't fucking care. So like people were literally stopping you had to walk in the grass. There were so many people watching this fucking falcon. Just staring.
Well, they're probably scared, dude, like you are.
I'm just like,
oh shit, it's gonna get us at any second.
Your
children, like hiding their children, like hold on tight.
That thing goes. Well, like it's a problem. If you're near their nest, they will fuck you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A bird. My son was outside one day, and he's like, "There's these baby birds that fell out of the nest, and this bird's going nuts, like the mother or whatever is like swooping a little bit." And so I took a shovel outside, a snow shovel, and I'm just trying to bat it out of the sky because it's on our
problem you don't think about too often.
I had to grab them because had to mow the grass. I had to get them off the yard.
Yeah,
but they were still kind of alive, but they obviously couldn't fly. Not my problem, bro.
Dude, if birds work together, like any bird would take over any human being, dude.
If birds all come together one day,
no matter what kind of big,
nuclear
small
war, any problem, dude. America should get a bird fleet and just start taking over countries with birds, bro. You can't shoot them. You can't do anything to them.
Then they used to train like ravens and crows and shit, like to like deliver messages. We could get them all to attack, dude.
Some people think that birds aren't real, and they're like,
I saw them. Have you ever watched those videos? That dude even said like I made this up and sold a bunch of merch and shit. But
I read the book; it was stupid.
We don't know though.
Audiobooked it.
We don't know if they became like smart and like got together, dude. Think of how many birds you see every day, like. Dude, you can't do anything about them.
You know how that you see the big flocks of them or big swarms of them? Dude, if they all just jumped in, you have your windows down in your car, they all just flew in your car, you're like,
If Alfred Hitchcock had the thing going with that movie, dude, he saw the future.
Big Al was far ahead.
Yeah, Big Al.
That's weird that you brought that up because I was watching Alfred Hitchcock interviews today.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Because Quentin Tarantino was on Two Bears, One Cave a while back, and sometimes I look up like just clips of stuff, and he was talking about how he didn't like Alfred Hitchcock's movies, but he had brought up, what was it, that the reason he doesn't like them is because it was in the 50s, and from like the 30s to the late 50s or something, there was a code in movies. It was called something law. It was like basically a law for movies. They couldn't show nudity. They couldn't show anything illegal, drug laws. They couldn't show drinking. They couldn't show murder. They couldn't make a bad person seem like Breaking Bad. Like you couldn't do any of that. So all his movies had to have that all kind of.
It's just like a generic
thought, like, oh, somebody's being murdered. You would have to put that together.
Right.
And he was saying that he was really held back by that, which I'd never seen a movie by him. So, but that bird situation, dude, that's how he got around that law.
Yeah.
He got around it because he's
birds
like
are the bad guys.
Yeah, nobody likes a bird. Nobody. People who have birds in their house are
birds,
fucking
dude.
crazy, dude. You ever met a normal person with a bird in their house?
No. If you had a bird in your house, I'm probably not gonna go to your house. Like
no, if I hear I'm what was that? Is that a bird?
Stinks. Like
yeah, I'd bring a snake in your house and eat that bird.
if you got a snake too, I'm also not going to your house.
Predators?
Other birds.
I don't think birds have predators, dude. What's gonna catch them? They're in the air. Airplanes, airplane engines.
No, birds kill other birds, dude.
There ain't no birds that kill other birds.
Big birds kill little birds.
No, big birds catch mice and shit and rats.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Let's Google it.
I feel like,
dude, hold on. What are birds?
We are their predators. Shoot them out of the air and
like
shit,
turkeys and shit. Snakes, cats.
Dude, cats, dude.
But a hawk could swoop up. Bald eagles are birds' predators. Owls. You're right. Birds. Possums.
I guess if you try to catch a possum, it'd get your ass, dude.
Dude, the hawk is here quite a bit, dude. Eagles and hawks and cats and snakes. Snakes is wild. I can see a cat pouncing on a bird real quick, dude.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have cats that like just bring dead birds to them and stuff. Like,
so if we do have a bird problem, we just get a bunch of cats.
Get a bunch of cats.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, problem solved. No problem, birds. Fuck
you gotta
you.
decrease the number of birds, increase the number of cats.
Yeah.
Note taken.
Note taken.
Then we get too many cats, and what do we do?
Cats aren't bad. Like a cat could fuck you up if it latches onto you. You're toast.
Honestly, any animal that like
turns on you,
we don't even think about it. They got
dog,
together, dude.
Anything that turns on you, animal wise, I've always thought like if my dog, I would just start stabbing them. I'd get a knife and just fucking just go to town, dude.
If they all like any animal that like, especially birds though, because they can fly. But if any animal decided, hey, we're gonna all get together and just take out these humans, they could fucking do it, dude.
Dude, we might be on the edge of a brink of something. Planet of the Apes. All the apes came over. Have you ever played with you have cats? Have you ever played with them or anything? Or you hate them, but
I guess
dude, when they like start clawing, if they latch on and don't let go,
game over, bro.
Dude, they'll rip your skin off.
Yeah.
Like Cupcake will latch onto my foot every once in a while. I'm like, oh, I don't. I'm like, take it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull you off because I'm not getting scratched up.
Yeah, we were in Colorado Springs 2 weeks ago, and we went to the zoo there, and apparently, so this place we stayed at, like it's super old, but the guy that started it was like a huge like partier, like just fucking like the hardcore go at it.
Was this a hotel?
Yeah, well, it was like a resort.
Was
hotel.
this hotel on Gordon Ramsay's Hotel Hell?
I have no idea.
He had an episode of a hotel, and it was in Colorado where the dude was a part. Go ahead.
Well, this guy he's been dead for a long time.
Oh, he's okay.
But apparently, like all the animals in the zoo are ancestors. This guy used to just like, because there's a golf course there and stuff. Mm-hmm. He used to like just get hammered and like he would buy elephants and shit and let them roam around the property, and they would go to the neighbors' yards, like stomp out their gardens and stuff like that. And like there's pictures of him in the hotel, like just like chilling on these elephants, like on the golf course, just like
in This is in Colorado.
Yeah.
Was it fucking a Tiger King kind of situation?
Kind of, yeah. But like this was like back in the 1910s and 20s.
Like there was no rules.
Yeah, there was no rules. But the neighbors were like, "These fucking elephants out of my
shit." Like
so now all these animals, he like started a zoo like kind of close by, and all these ancestors of these animals are in the zoo. So, but like the zoo is kind of sketchy because you can just like all day you can just feed these giraffes. You can buy lettuce and just feed the giraffes.
It's basically like Joe Exotic's
kind of yeah. And you can they do like hippo showings where you're like this far from a hippo and they're just fucking throwing
hippos
orange.
Are dangerous as fuck.
Real dangerous,
they
dude.
Will smash you with them big gnarly teeth.
It was pretty sweet though. It was a cool zoo, but like I'm just like there's no way this is like.
Was there any lions or?
Yeah, they were lying. I mean, they were all sleeping and shit, but
it's lazy.
I know.
Lazy
all these
lions,
big cats
dude.
are always sleeping. Like
cats love sleep, dude.
They do love sleep.
Whatever, something in that. It's like they eat ribs every day, and then they don't go right to sleep. They have the itis.
Honestly, they kind of do. Well, not every day, but
I give my cat ribs. Just so
I mean,
it has the itis.
not like not your cat. I'm talking about lions in general. You give my cat ribs every day. just let them get a little taste of the jungle, you know.
Yeah. Well, ribs aren't. Well, I give them pig ribs.
I mean,
that would be a farm.
Lions taste hogs
Midwest.
and stuff, and like warthogs.
You ever had hog meat?
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
is it good?
It's
Is
really
it
good.
as good as regular pork?
Way better, dude.
Really?
It's so tender.
We should go hunt some hogs down.
We definitely. Well, they're pretty dangerous though too.
You're right. I don't fucking
We gotta learn
any animals, bro. Now that I think about it, I'm good on the wild.
People get like impaled by hogs and shit, and, like run down.
Is there any safe animals out there?
You can
Gerbil?
hunt
Even
tur-
if a bunch of gerbils got up in there,
Dude, if they all got together, there's enough of them.
and they get in your asshole,
Your
or something, they will
butthole, your
burrow.
butthole, dude. You're
That's
fucked.
all I ever think about. Whenever I see a gerbil, I'm like, dude, that's came out of somebody's asshole or going in. That's what it's bred for. Little gerbil.
You see a string just tied to it. You're like, I know where you.
Or
been.
you could lose it.
Yeah.
Die up there in your stink hole. How big is your sphincter to fit a gerbil up there? Is all that's wild.
Gerbils are pretty small though. Like
Gay dudes love that shit. Not all of them, but like whoever's into that, like the gerbil parties. You ever heard of those?
yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like
Like
me and you have talked about this before, like in our friend group. Like
that is the wildest. Because remember that radio like story where that dude was trying to read it and he kept dying laughing. Yeah, dude. Where do you come up with that? Like, hey guys, okay, we're all meeting up at my house and I'll get who's bringing the gerbils, and then you just like all bend over and start inserting.
yeah, there's gotta be. I mean, there's like
hitch up
toys
there.
and stuff now, dude. You gotta like if you're gay, you just do that. Like
A dildo would be simple.
yeah, just go on and put a gerbil up there.
No.
That poor thing is just.
That poor thing. Yeah, and what do you do after them? You clean them off and send them back to the pet store, or are they pets?
Oh man, PETA would not be happy with that.
No.
That'd be that should be the next thing, in like the Diddy thing, like the R. Kelly.
Oh, we should
Just
start.
cracking down on gerbil and.
Dude, we should crack down big time. We should be like, oh, yeah, we're gay as fuck. Where's gerbil parties at? And then get in there with them. Because now they have
Undercover.
like, they
Protect
have,
the gerbils.
they have glasses that you can film. Like,
Yeah.
everything. We go in like, they're just having a normal get together. We're like, where's bringing the gerbils at?
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
No, we're gay as fuck, dude. We want to put some gerbils at parties. A couple of gay dudes, and we want some gerbils up our fucking ass.
We're just filming it. We release like a video to the news. They're like, we don't give a shit about
It's like
this.
very obvious. We're like, and they're like, okay, the party's over. We're like, we'll stay the night because this is when the gerbils come out, right? Like,
We're here- we're
guys,
here about your
I'm
guys'
going to
gerbils.
bed. It's like, all right, we'll wait.
Because where do you guys keep the hamster
Searching
feed?
their- For searching their like,
Where do you got all these sunflower seeds? we know what's going on here.
We know what's going on, boys. Gay boys. We know what's going on here, ladies. We're not gay. We busted you, the gerbil boys.
Diddy's got thousands of bottles of baby oil. They got thousands of sunflower seeds,
All flavors.
unshelled too. We know. We already fucking know.
No grown adult eats unshelled. That's gerbil feed. That's gerbil feed only. We know that, dude. If you meet an adult male eating unseeded sunflower seeds,
Game over, dude.
stay away.
We know what you're up to.
Get away from me, gerbil guy. Stay away from me, boy. I'm good.
Find little pellets laying around everywhere.
Little gerbil pellets. Ooh, what is this?
Dude, oh, imagine if you did put a gerbil on your ass and it shit up there, dude. How would you?
There's nothing
Fucking
good.
gross, dude.
The hair, it's problematic.
They got little teeth. They got little
Well, I
gerbil
think
teeth.
before they do it, they shoot that enema or whatever up their ass.
I don't
clean
care
it
about
out.
that, dude. I don't care about the gerbils
They
coming.
like the teeth because it's just a little. They like that. That's what they,
They
do.
like the teeth.
It like itches it or something. It itches the sphincter.
God, dude.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah! This guy dude's definitely had a gerbil. He just left a gerbil party for sure.
There's no gerbils in there. Well, there was a video of a guy in Ohio getting arrested, and he had a bunch of hamsters. They were hamsters in like his pants, Mr. Pajamas. That's his last name. They was like Mr. Pancakes. Whatever. He was in Columbus.
Like sexually with the
No,
hamsters?
he was like laying on this bench, and you see the cops walk off. And I think it's either Mr. Pajamas or Mr. Pancakes, and he was in pajamas. I can't remember. I was a little groggy. But
It wasn't in Pancakes,
Well,
I'll
here's
tell
the
you
funny
that.
thing is, like, people knew him in the comments. They're like, "Oh, that's pajamas, dude. He's or Pancakes. I can't remember.
Yeah.
That's P. He's crazy." But he had like pajama pants on. He's like sleeping on a bench, and they're like, "Get up, Mr. Pancakes," or whatever. And I thought it was a joke, but that's his last name. And the whole video is so funny because they're like, "Where's the hamsters, Pancake? You're under fucking." They're like cussing at him, like, "You're under arrest." He's like, "No." And they start like going in his pants, and like hamsters are coming out of his pants and shit. And they're like, 1080, we got 10 hamsters. Mr. Pancakes had 10 hamsters in his pants. And I thought it was a joke. And people like were in the comments like, "Oh, this is Columbus." Like when they went to high school with him, they're like, "Dude, he's weird as fuck. Like that's pretty standard." From his name is like something Pancakes.
What was he getting arrested for? Just
He stole them.
Oh, stole the
He stole
hamsters?
the hamsters and put them in his pants and went to sleep.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, the
On a
hamsters
bench.
don't live that long, so it's cool.
We got 10 hamsters on Mr. Pancakes. Bring them in. They were like they were trying not to laugh and be serious, the cops. But which we all know cops love to laugh, dude.
Honey, what'd you do at work today? Oh, you
Fucking
caught the guy with stealing a bunch of
pancakes was in
hamsters.
his pajamas on the bench again. Oh, he had hamsters. Yep.
Yeah, we definitely got exposed Gerbil Island, though, dude.
Yeah, we'll find him.
we'll find
him, and we'll take Alex Jones with us. I don't know, boys. This is pretty deep. The
Gerbils will turn everybody gay.
Gerbil Gate 2026, dude. We're gonna get them, dude.
Dude, speaking of gerbils, this doesn't have anything to do with gerbils, but we were talking about that Vince McMahon documentary.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
dude. So, the funniest fucking part to me was, like, the last couple episodes when he like, started getting in trouble, all that stuff, and he, like, retired or whatever for the first time, and then, like, they were like, oh, do you think he'll be back? And Dave Meltzer's like, yeah, he'll probably come back. I wouldn't be surprised. And then the next picture you see him was that fucking sinister ass mustache. I was
like
losing
weird,
it, dude.
Like he painted it before he went out, and they're like he's a different person. Like he's probably like, man, I'm super disguised. They won't even know it's me.
I forgot he did that. And that was the next thing they showed, and I was like, no, I forgot about that shit.
Outside of wrestling, like genius, sure, he's basically retarded. Like he has no skill. Like so, that's all he's got is wrestling.
Yeah.
That's something like his life is not a real thing.
No.
It's just wrestling.
It's like he thinks like that is like his. He's like, I said exaggeration of my character. It's not me. And everybody's like, no, that's
And he had
fucking
the
him.
purple lips, like
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, dude. Like he was like just.
And I told him, Stone Cold stunned me. And I love sex. I love pussy.
One of the ideas was that Stephanie got pregnant, and I was the one who impregnated her, but we didn't do that. I was like, what in the fuck is wrong
He's
with
like
you,
laughing.
dude?
Shane's the only normal.
Oh yeah, dude.
The whole, Stone Cold's crazy as fuck. They're all Undertaker's crazy. John Cena's crazy.
I don't believe in CTE.
Yeah, okay.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
That shit was so funny.
They're all crazy.
When Undertaker too was like watching them play video games, he was like he had to be in character the whole time. Like they were all playing video
Which
games.
one?
They were at the arcade. It was like I think it was like Shawn Michaels and somebody playing video games. He was like he was mad as fuck.
Yeah, imagine having to be the Undertaker everywhere you go. Like Stone Cold, it's easy. You just like be a hillbilly. You know, I don't know. Jeff Hardy would be kind of. You'd have to go.
Be on Percocet all the time.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. A lot of that shit was. I forgot a lot about like the Attitude Era, like the stuff that actually happened. I forgot about.
Yeah.
Wild, like Trish Stratus when Linda McMahon was in a wheelchair.
We're gonna have some fun tonight. You stay here, Linda.
You know that was all his idea too. Like, just
yeah, Linda hated. Like I listened to the Jim Cornette podcast, and he was around early. He left in like '97, so he left during the Attitude Era because he couldn't take it anymore. He said it was like the worst.
Yeah,
he hated working there, but he said Linda hated being on TV. So her she's like, I'll go on, and I don't want to do anything. Like I just
yeah.
So basically, she was like just there for the family aspect of it.
Yeah,
I think Linda got stunned. The whole family got stunned.
they got stunned at some point. All of
She
them,
took a stunner. Hey, you know what? She's like in Trump's cabinet now, but still, kudos to her.
Yeah,
Linda.
Yeah, shout out to Linda because she probably went through some shit, dude.
bro, with old Vinnie Mac.
Linda, I'm gonna need you to come on TV and be in a wheelchair while I try to fuck this big-titted slut.
We're just gonna make out right in front of you. Is that okay?
Like I don't even think, and here, I don't think maybe he did anything that I don't think he thinks he did anything wrong.
No, I don't think so either.
And I don't think in his world it is wrong. Like I think maybe he's like, I can pay people to fuck me and it's normal. And he was just like, I'm paying you, so fuck me.
Right.
And let me do whatever I want.
It's all part of kayfabe.
Yeah, like just pay me, bitch. And
Yeah.
And he was super buff too, so it was kind of on. Like she was kind of getting a treat. If you think about it, he was buff. He was
But Trish
rich.
Stratus was all cool with it, dude. Though she was
She
like,
was like,
oh yeah, it was just like we're just doing for the fans, blah blah. Like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Getting kind of weird over here,
I
but all
can't.
right.
Who was
That was then that one dude. What was the black dude's name?
Tony Atlas?
Yeah,
He was good.
he was talking about.
I'm about to rewatch that shit.
Yeah,
That shit was so
I don't
good.
think Pat Patterson did anything. Like he like was
Well-
innocent, and then he was like, yeah, he grabbed my dick in the locker room a few times.
Yeah,
I was
so
like,
on the Jim, it's Jim Cornette and Brian Last who do the podcast. It's super popular.
Yeah.
But they did each episode, and they ended up mashing it all together. It's like a 5-hour thing, but each episode they did like an hour on each episode because Jim was once again there. He was Vince's main writer for a while, one of
Right.
them. And him and Pat Patterson spent a lot of time together. So they brought up this thing, and Brian Last is like a progressive guy. Jim Cornette's like stuck in that time.
yeah,
He's like, there's nothing wrong with Jim Cornette's like, yeah, maybe people were grabbing each other's dicks in the locker room and sliding their fingers up your ass, in the shower. It's a fun thing to do. And Brian Last's like, that is not acceptable. Like, that's not normal. And Jim would not let it go. He was like, what? You can't pinch a guy's dickhead and see if he laughs? And Brian's like, no. And then he's like, you ever checked a guy's oil? He's like, no, none of that's acceptable, and it shouldn't have been acceptable then. Like, it's not normal to do that. And he's like, well, I didn't know. He's like, we all thought that would be normal. And he's like, not at all. Not. And he got a lot of heat. Like, a lot of people commented on that. Like, that's wild.
Yeah.
But I mean, it probably wasn't that big of a deal. Like in the military, like people would like walk. I mean, it kind of happens. I wasn't grabbing nobody's dick, but
right.
Maybe a few.
Maybe a few dicks.
Maybe two of them.
But no, I do think it was a product of the time, and like,
yeah,
it's the bunch of old boys club, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, those dudes have been in the same business for 10, 20 years, and what the fuck, like.
And it was serious back then too.
Yeah.
So they were like superstar. Like,
yeah,
they weren't Eminem level superstars or something, but they were in that county or wherever they be. They were the guys, and they were all phony, dude.
Oh, Hogan was a straight up dickhead, dude. Like, fucking the worst human
liar, dude.
Trying to break up. He snitched on Jesse Ventura.
He was a bitch, dude.
He was a bitch, dude.
The whole time.
Yeah.
He even said like he would be like everything was. Everything he said he did was bitch made shit.
Yeah.
Hogan's bitch made, dude.
He is bitch made, dude.
The Rock and Hogan are both bitch made. The Rock's bitch made too, but he's for a different reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to run to Vince's office and tell him this guy was breaking character. Why don't you go tell him you're big as fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude.
He used to be a good wrestler in Japan. If you watch his Japan
wrestling,
wrestling,
Hogan,
he was really good. And then he just became an old
It was so funny that one part when they were all talking about how many people were at that WrestleMania, and Dave Meltzer was like, "Why do they keep saying this? It wasn't that. It was like, I don't know why they keep saying it was 50,000. It was like 35,000."
Yeah, I finished the show Succession right before this. I finished it right. So season 3, maybe I was like, okay, it's the same shit over and over. I get it, but. I heard somebody's hands one.
Oh.
He has homecoming tonight. Who cares, right? And then
are you a chauffeur?
No, he has a license.
Oh, that's true.
I got something on about school shit anyway. I'll get to that. What was I going to say? What was I Succession. So we can get into Succession, by the way, some things I noticed. One, I for some reason thought that the youngest brother was Macaulay Culkin this whole time. It's his Macaulay Culkin brother.
Yeah, Kieran Culkin.
I was like, dude, that's Macaulay. Is that Macaulay Culkin? I kept thinking about it, and then, the Vince and Logan,
similar, dude.
almost as they based something. They either came out. The person who made that documentary either was like, I'm going to try to make him look like that.
Mm-hmm.
Exact the same.
Yeah.
How he treated Shane, how he treated Stephanie, how he treated his wife.
Yeah.
Like they were like, you have to kill me to take over or to do something.
And then fucking Triple H is like Tom, like is like married to the daughter.
Dude,
like
exactly the same. And I think, doesn't he have a third kid, Vince? I think they have a third that's not part. Either way. Even when he hugged Shane in that, you could tell he's just like, okay.
Yeah, sexual assault stuff like that.
Yeah,
like all
everything.
That,
like it wasn't a big deal.
Paying people off, like
yeah,
dude, it was real sketchy. Like it was like like spitting image.
There's only one huge plot thing in Succession that I didn't think was that big of a deal.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, big spoiler because it's still a newer show. When the waiter dies,
yeah,
it's not his fault at all.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. It's not, and him being like an asshole should have went with that from the get. He had nothing to do with it.
Right.
He was he was driving. The dude grabbed the wheel. It was the dude's fault.
Right.
I didn't understand why he really took that so hard and why they had to hide it.
Yeah. Well, he was. I mean,
on drugs and stuff.
He was on drugs, and they also had other shit going on.
But
I wish it would have come back up again, like later in the seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like
it did. The last episode. Because remember they're like arguing, and then he's the last episode of the show when they won't vote for Shiv, which dude, I hate her so
useless, dude.
She wasn't worth having the job.
Yeah,
she didn't know what she was doing every time.
Right.
But anyway, she when she won't vote and she's like, I got to leave for a second, and then the two brothers come in there.
I'm the oldest boy.
I'm the oldest boy. And then, dude, he like snaps. Well, and then they're like, did you kill that guy? And he's like, no, I just made that up. And he keeps going back and forth. Remember,
Yeah.
they did bring it up again. I'm never understood why he cared about that. And I think it was, I think he has had mental issues. That's
Oh,
why.
for sure. I mean, he was addicted
That-
to fucking meth.
Like, he did not kill that guy. There was nothing, he had nothing to do. The dude grabbed the wheel, swerved him in the wall. He didn't have the responsibility to get him out. Like,
Right.
What's he supposed to do?
Still conflict of interest because he was hanging out with the waiter doing drugs. But
Yeah, that's about it. Or like he may have been some kind of crime, but it's not his fault at all.
Yeah.
But either way, great show.
L to the OG wasn't. He knew he had control over
L
that
to
shit,
the
dude.
OG. I still go back to that. The ending of that.
But you,
man.
like you knew it couldn't have a happy ending, and nobody was gonna be happy. Like it,
Except
like
Tom. And I don't think he
except
was
Tom.
happy because he's a stooge. He's basically still just the face to get, pied
right.
or whatever. But
He had he was walked over all over by Shiv all the time, though.
and then
And
now
he's in power, dude.
He's in, but he doesn't really, like. If you think the dude put him in position to just take shit,
right,
he's
right.
nobody. But he is the president, so he is the face.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's wild. The end of that was, and like I think the youngest one was happy, like finally got out of it because I don't think he wanted anything to do with it.
right.
And then obviously the oldest boy went crazy.
The oldest boy.
He probably killed himself. And then she had to just take his shit, which she like treated him like shit, fucking always like dogged him.
Yeah,
And then now she has to take his shit. That was the best part.
right. Tom got his comeuppance, kind
Because
of.
she could have just been like, no, I don't want to be with you still. And then you just do it. But she has to be in the power. Like, she still has to be near that.
Yeah.
They have to. Yeah, it was good. And then I watched Deadpool Wolverine, and he's in that movie. Ruined it for me. Tom,
Oh yeah.
did you watch it?
I forgot. I didn't even know he was British until that movie.
I don't think he is.
Oh, he's not.
That's the the accent is horrible. And it's almost like they were like, oh, you were just in this show. We got to have you have a different.
People like
Shiv is British.
Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
He might be.
people like love that fucking movie, dude. I was like,
It
I'm like the Deadpool humor is just so like childish. You know
It's
what I'm
something
saying?
you can watch in the background almost.
Yeah.
It's the best, in my opinion, best. No, Guardians of the Galaxy is better.
Yeah.
Marvel, but there's nothing to it.
Yeah, I just get kind of over like the cheesy like one-liner thing like that he does, like the childish humor, like the fucking NSYNC song, like okay,
Yeah.
we get it, like
And
Ryan Reynolds are so quirky and funny.
even like all the cameos, like I was like, dude, I hate when a movie just It's almost like it's not a good movie, so let's just push. It was cool seeing Blade in there. That was about it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Gambit. I guess that was pretty cool. Now I
Yeah.
think about it, but they just pushed it in there. It
Right.
was the only part I cared about. The only part I noticed. Where is he from? Matthew McGavin. Oh, he's from England. So that is his normal voice. Well, he did a good job
Yeah,
then.
he does a good job, but dude, he's a better American accent than he does a British
Yeah,
accent.
Shin is too. I think actually the main character is British as well.
Logan.
What if they were just all British people, besides Macaulay Culkin?
I know that the Jeremy Strong, I don't think he is.
What else has he been in?
He was in that new movie. Oh shit! With was he in that Trump movie that just came out? The
I haven't seen it.
I didn't not watch it
I
either,
haven't
but
seen anything about it.
with what's the name from Winter Soldier? Played Trump. Haven't watched it yet though.
Have you ever seen? Never mind. This is the British version. It said that the dude who played Tom was in death at a funeral, and I thought it was the Chris Rock one, but it's not.
Oh.
It's the British one. I was like, damn, he was in that Chris Rock movie. I love Chris Rock movies, dude.
He does make some hits. What's that one? Where he like comes back to life?
Down to Earth.
Down to Earth.
Yeah. He was in Dogma too. He was naked.
You can't find that movie anywhere though.
I got it.
I bet you do.
I got it. You can pirate it.
Yeah.
Why can't you find it anywhere? What happened?
Because Kevin Smith doesn't own the rights to it anymore, I don't think. Because he
of-
sold it to somebody and then...
Miramax to Weinstein, maybe.
Yeah.
And so since Weinstein,
It's like locked. It's like kept away now.
That's
so.
wild, dude. Harvey Dirty Dick Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein.
Damn, dude.
What was this? Wasn't Chris Rock and Pootie Tang too?
Yep.
Yeah, Pootie Tang, dude.
He was the dad.
Yeah.
And he would like whip him with his belt so fast and then put it back on.
Turn that noise down.
Damn, dude, such good movies, man. Before I got the internet, back working down here, I tried to restart Succession because it was that ending. Seriously, like a good ending to a show like that. When they're in that car and Shiv's like, and he's just like kind of like smirking. I was like, that bitch.
It's
Cool,
very.
they're all shitty. I got it. He was probably shitty. The only one that wasn't shitty was Greg the Egg, dude.
Oh yeah.
Greg the Egg. Get out of my face, Greg the Egg. He was the only one who was like so stupid. Like he was just didn't know.
It's very rare that a show like wraps up a show where you're like satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Like you would, like they didn't stretch it out too long.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Like
a lot of
these,
these.
the Wire kind of wrapped. The Wire didn't really need to wrap up because it's an ongoing.
Right.
You
right.
know what's going to continue.
Right. Right.
It just him dying. Them all losing basically. Everybody lost. The winner was the guy who owned the company.
Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He was really good in that show too, and he's good in. I brought this up already. Generation Kill must watch. He's their sergeant. He's the sergeant for their group of people in the Iraq. He is so good in that movie.
Yeah,
or
he's a good
TV
actor.
show.
All those Skarsgård brothers are good actors.
There's brothers.
The one dude that played it was the other brother.
Did you watch it?
I don't like scary movies.
Me
dude.
neither. I
I don't
try.
fuck with scary movies.
I like Texas the 70s ones, like the early ones, because they're like so corny.
Oh yeah,
Like Nightmare on Elm Street and shit. But
Yeah.
new ones are too
much, dude. Too real.
I watched Saw, the first one, when it came, or I've seen Saw, but it was
Yeah, I don't like gore shit too. Like, don't do. I
I
don't
don't
need
need
to
all
see
that.
somebody's
Like I like
leg getting cut off.
Tarantino gore. I
Yeah.
don't like
Where it's like for a reason. I don't need to see like just gore
torture.
porn. Yeah.
you know.
Hostile, all that shit.
Yeah.
No thanks.
And they're not. If I'm driving in the country, I'm not stopping at your house, and then the only way I'm stopping is maybe if like you have a Trump sign and you look like a clean old normal person, dude.
Wait,
But if like you're like all dirty, like come on in, just use my phone. I'd be
Yeah.
like, no, and there's like some dude in the back, like, and, no, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, no way.
Or I start swinging on him, nigga. Straight up, dude, I'm swinging on somebody. I think about it all, swinging on somebody. Like I was at a football game yesterday, and no beef. Like there was no beef.
You just wanted to.
But I'm like, dude, what if I have to swing on somebody
What if
here,
the
dude?
situation comes up? Do you never know? You gotta be ready at all times.
Dude, high school football games are cool. Like I'm good. I'm focused. I take a gummy before I go, have a couple brews. I treat it like an NFL game. My mom came up from Lima. My mom and my stepdad came up, and there was some of my wife's family was there. But anyway, they came up, and their teenagers are stupid. They cuss, they talk like stupid shit. There was these like three, like you could tell they were like trash kids. Like their parents did not give a fuck. They were wearing like no clothes. And they were like
trash kids,
little dumpster kids, and they kept talking about they was talking about some wild shit. Like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to go suck it, dude. Like, they wouldn't shut the fuck up, dude. And my mom like cannot tolerate that kind of stuff. It drives. She's in children's service kind of work.
Oh, so she's like sees this shit every day.
In Lima, and she cannot stand it, dude. And like their teacher would walk by, they'd be like, Miss, da da da, and you could even tell the teacher's like, fuck. The teacher's like, hey, and the teacher was with her husband. And they're like, "Is that your husband?" and he's like not looking. The teacher doesn't give a fuck anymore, and that's when I knew. I was like, these kids are real trash. And then she's like, "You're embarrassed of your husband," and they're like roasting her, and I'm like, "Damn, dude, you can't even." Dude, I would have went up there like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up, dude."
Smack this kid in the face, dude.
They can't do anything.
I know.
So my mom's freaking. She's like, "They're not gonna talk." I'm like, "There's nothing. What are you gonna do? You
Yeah.
yell at them, they're just gonna make you look stupid.
Just like
they're
animals, dude. They get enough together, dude. You're fucked. They band
hoist you up
together,
and carry you.
Yeah.
Dude, they're going to pull their phone out, start roasting you on their phone, and you're just going to look like a dumbass, dude. You can't hit them. You can't. So the principal, he like kind of wanders around. I know because I've been in the high school before, and the principal's like wandering around. I went to get some food or something, and you could tell like on his face, like because the kids, most of the time the middle schoolers. So you got the student section. That's all the good kids. The student section is all the kids who come to watch the game, come to have a good time. Then you got the ghetto kids like spread out, or the trash garbage kids, and then you got like middle schoolers, and some kids. Garbage kids also wander. Wiggers. You got in BG. There's not that many black people, so you don't really have thugs. But
right.
You got your wiggers, your just bad kids, and they're all fucking around. And then your little athletes are throwing the football. Anyway. He's just standing there, and you can tell he's just like, "Fuck me." Nowadays, you can't do shit. You can't. I got an email from his teacher one time in high school, and she's like, "He's usually a good kid. All the other kids are bad, but he's kind of talking to them now, and they'll just talk the whole class. They all sit on their. I'm like, you can't yell at them. They'll just put you on your phone, and then they'll just roast you.
Just make you mentally destroy you.
Unless you're like a coach of something where you can yell and you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. If you're like a lady, they literally mentally. Your mom's a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably know, and she's in a bad area.
Well, she's at Bath now, so it's not as
Okay.
bad. But like, dude, yeah, she's telling me some stories. Like, these kids are fucking crazy, dude.
There's nothing you can do.
No, especially if they don't like you as a teacher.
And
like,
if they
there's-
beat you, like they could beat your ass and you can't fight back.
yeah,
You
some
can't
of these
do
kids are
anything.
huge.
Yeah. Like if a big ass high schooler squares up with me, I'm like,
Yeah, nope, I'm good. I'm running.
right, and they're gonna film that. Dude,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna put you on TikTok, and you're gonna look at this dumbass man.
I don't care, dude. I'm rather be on TikTok and get
Dude,
my ass
I'll come
beat.
back with a falcon on my finger. Dude, I'll become a falconer and start falcon.
I've always wanted to do that.
You know what? I should conquer my fear and become a falconer.
You should, dude. That's the best way to do it.
I should start a YouTube channel
They
where I
offer-
go to different situations that I fear and I conquer them.
First one,
Skydive.
falconer.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea, dude.
I feel like, how much do you think it cost to train to be a falconer? Where do you could do that at? Where they do that at?
I don't want to be a full-fledged falconer, but I do want to be able to conquer a falcon.
I don't know if you can conquer if you're not like friends with them. Like, you can't just find a random falcon in the
Well,
wild
there's
and
a
be
way,
like,
dude. There's
just
like
be like,
sounds.
hey.
Okay. I don't know. Birds are gay and teenagers are gayer. I was telling my mom, like, she's like, how come you don't even pay attention? I'm like, because what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's not even worth even thinking. Like, she lives in Lima, so she doesn't come up to all of them. But like everybody else there is like obviously got it.
That's why I don't even go to the mall anymore, dude. Because I
don't go anywhere.
too many high school kids. I'm gonna just trying to risk it. Like,
One of my workers, his brother goes to college somewhere. He's a college athlete, right? So they end up somewhere near Chicago. So he was telling me the story. This happened over the weekend or the week or whatever. This happened this week sometime. So his brother's in college, went to Chicago for a gas station party. So it's thousands of people twerking at a gas station, and they just party, bump music out of their cars.
is this gas station in service? Like, do they? Buy
You
gas
can't
there?
even. You can't walk around. Like you can't. Here, I'll pull it. You don't even need sound to see it. It's like hood, and you can't get gas. There's no way you're going in there to get gas. They're in the parking lot, and there's. So anyway, they went to this, and it's like a full party. Then he said they were walking home. They were by some apartments, and this dude runs out from behind the building and just starts shooting these dudes. And he said his brother's walking. The two dudes standing behind him both got shot. So he starts running. Him and his girl start running full speed. And this dude's in college. He's not that about that.
Yeah.
Running, da 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 da. And he said his brother turns around and looks, and the dude's just standing over them both, empties, just blasting these dudes, and then just walks off. And he's like, dude, these two dudes just got straight up murdered behind me. And he's like, I'm coming home. Like he's like, I can't even. Like he's now trauma. Like I'm guessing he's traumatized.
I bet. Yeah.
So yeah, my worker, the dude that works with me, his brother, went to college, to play football at a nice school, like a normal school, like a country school. Went to a gas station party, and it ended badly.
I don't think I would ever go to a thing called a gas station party. In the
That's
first
why I
place.
told him, I was like, because he's like, I don't even know why he went there. I was
Yeah.
like, one, I wouldn't go to a gas station party here.
Yeah.
I would definitely not go in Chicago.
Right.
Wait till I
Chirac?
show you what it is. Wait till I show you what it is. It's a night. It looks like a fucking nightmare. And imagine you're low on gas, and that's the closest one. You're like, oh fuck.
I guess I'm running out. I'll just
They're
walk.
not going to let you. He
Yeah.
said the cops just sit out there and wait till it breaks up because somebody's going to get killed. They know for a fact, so they just wait it out. There's no reason to go in there because then they get shot. And they're like,
Right.
We're not dealing. That's crazy that a city's so bad. The cops are like, let them kill each other, and we'll clean up the mess. We're not even getting in.
Fucking Chirac, dude.
I'm about to turn this city to Chirac, nigga.
The PG.
I'm just gonna start walking around town recruiting young wiggers and women, young little.
we ain't got no guns.
Yeah, these kids actually, now I think about it, were girl wiggers, wiggettes. They were, but yeah, my mom got a taste of that. I'm like, this isn't that bad because I've been to Lima Seniors games when I worked for the news, and it's, I mean,
Yeah.
it's way worse.
Well, you pull that up and go pee real quick.
All right,
Lord Jesus.
all right, we're good. We're back. Yeah, dude, this is
Are
it.
those cars getting gas? They just.
Oh, they are getting gas. Well, no, this isn't even like this isn't even the biggest one. I've seen bigger because I looked them all up. No, they're listening to music through the. Yeah, like what is this? All over. It doesn't even look fun.
No, it doesn't.
If you were Google gas station party, and I mean, you know who's going to be there. I'm sure, you know what? I take that back. I'm sure there's like, let's have a gas station party, and they got big lifted trucks. So you know what? I was wrong. Yeah, it looks like anyway, you got
Yeah,
it.
it looks like a nightmare.
So, and then after that, when gas hit $2 a gallon. Wow.
How do you even like plan
This
this
was
out? Who's the
11
owner of this
this
gas
was
station?
11 years ago. 55th Marathon. This is Cleveland. Yo Gotti got that sack. Van on. Yeah, 55th and Woodlawn, Cleveland, Ohio. Damn, what's going on with my internet, boy?
Who owns this gas station? Like who? How they like?
No, they don't give a flying. That's GTA.
looks so real.
Here, this one's better. 1 year ago.
Please shut down gas station party.
No shit, dude. It's a play. What? Oh my god, dude. We're fucked, man. Anyway. Yeah. That was a wild story. I was like, and he was kind of I don't think it set in yet because he's like, yeah, my brother just kept saying like he couldn't sleep and stuff. I'm like, dude, he's fucking has PTSD now.
Yeah, no shit.
Like he just seen two people get straight up murdered right in front of him. Like he's like the guy was walking this close behind him.
Yeah.
And the dude just runs out and he's like he just took off running.
How old is he?
Just freshman in college. Just got to college.
Yeah, dude.
Because the guy that works for me, his family, a couple other family members work there too, and I know their dad, and he was talking about taking him to college, and then he's probably like, dude, that could have been him.
Yeah.
Like
That's I think that's the difference between getting older and like that because I wouldn't even be found within 1,000 miles of that kind of situation
when
right
the
now.
last time we went to Toledo for whoever's bachelor party when Tom Hanks was there.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was weird, but we never saw him. A mystery.
Yeah, mystery. Maybe Chet was there too.
I often like think about even that, like walking. Somebody could just get pissed off and just you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Like I try not. I don't even go. Even here, people's been shot.
Yeah.
And this is nothing.
I remember one time when I went to the Bengals game in Cincinnati 2 years ago, like the playoff game, and I got an Airbnb. I was by myself, and like I thought I was meeting some my friends downtown. And I was like, I'll just walk. Like it's no big deal. And I started walking, bro.
You was in
It was, thank goodness it was daytime because like this lady was like in front of me and she was walking like obviously on something, and she would stop at every single house and just turn towards the house and yell, "What do you want? What do you want?" And she'd go to the next house, say the same thing. "What do you want?" And I'm like, I was trying not to like be obvious and switch sides of the street, and then she turned around and like we made eye contact, and I was like, and then she just kept walking. Thank God, but I was like,
You were on a mission then,
dude. I was like,
I
fuck.
often think about that. Like, what if my car breaks down somewhere?
Yeah.
And I, like, walk through.
After that, I was like, I'm just gonna take an Uber or something everywhere because fuck that.
Dude, if I walk through a hood, dude, I'm certified, dude. I often forget that.
I'm certified.
I often forget I'm certified. I've been certified since the day I was born, dude.
All right, dude, my bad.
I get real bad about that.
Sorry, dude.
People often forget that.
I know you
about
were a
me.
gangster's disciple, dude. What the fuck?
I'm Tukey Junior, dude. Tukey J. I don't give a fuck about it, bro.
Okay, all right, man. Dang.
Yeah, this is a different podcast now.
Okay. You start whooping my ass.
Nah, I'm Master P, my hero, my savior. I love Master P, dude.
We were talking about
Every
Master P a
time I
lot.
think about Master P, bro, we were talking about Master P a little bit before this.
Yeah.
He just came up from nothing, dude.
Nothing, dude. New Orleans.
Birdman,
New
too.
Orleans.
Birdman too. Birdman, Master P, Suge Knight, really? Did he?
I'm surprised Master
No,
P.
Diddy was catered little bitch ass nigga.
Like Birdman, Diddy, all these guys have like all these cases and stuff. I'm surprised Master P's like he stayed pretty clean.
No, Master P is straight up business. Like,
Yeah.
There's a clip of him. Have you ever seen a Master P movie? By the way, got that? Oh, what's that one? I got that. Fuck. Anyway, he was on the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne and all them. You know, Charlemagne pushes buttons.
Yeah.
Charlemagne had said so. He had a female artist at the time, and her cover, she's like on a car with her ass or whatever. He's like, man, I like that. Charlemagne's like, damn, was you hitting that Master P? She had them cakes on that. Talking about the album cover, he's like, first of all, don't talk about one of my artists like that. She works for me. She's not. That's not my thing. You need to have some respect for her. Blah blah. Like he got really mad about it, and I don't think he plays that shit.
No,
Like,
I don't think so either.
he can, because this, I had talked about this before. Him, was it Master P? I think so. Masterpiece from Third Ward or something. Lil Wayne's from Magnolia. Birdman's from Magnolia, because they talk about it in the songs. And all the Hot Boys. So how that all started, let's just do it this way. How that all started, there was like multiple projects. Birdman was from one. The documentary was about Birdman's brother. He was like an assassin. Crazy. Killed 50-something people. Anyway, Birdman came up, started a label from one project. Master P went to California, got offered a deal by Jimmy Iovine. I might be telling the story wrong, but this is kind of how it went. Jimmy Iovine offered him $1 million thing. He goes with Soldier Slim, his brother, right? No, C Murder. And they go out. He's like, I'll be back. I don't know if I want to sign this. And he's like, man, you better sign that. And Master P's like, if he's offering me $1 million, think about how much. If a white man's offered me $1 million, how much do you think I'm actually worth?
Right.
And he's like, damn. So he goes back, starts his own label, No Limit.
Yeah.
And Birdman. So these two projects are beefing. And when projects beef, it's like Romeo and Juliet wars. Straight up on site. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. A nightmare, once again.
Right.
They don't care who it is. The only rule is no civilians. No civilians should be in it.
Yeah.
Involved. Old people, women, children. But sometimes it happens. So they're beefing. The beef could not be Master P and whoever else, maybe Baby, I can't remember who, but Master P is like, the beef cannot affect our business.
Right.
So if you were an artist from one project, they could sign to a No Limit or the vice versa. And that's because Master P was like, you guys can do whatever you want. Just keep it out of business. We're trying to make money here, trying to make records. So they literally, it worked out. And he like made everything different.
Yeah.
And I think him and Baby kind of both had something to do with that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why they basically stopped war.
Right.
In New Orleans. And now look, that's wild. Because you think at that time when Hot Boys and No Limit Soldiers were like, at that time, that's when it was happening.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I love Master P, dude. I'm about to get a Master P tattoo on my face, dog. And then Master P. This is for the bourbons and the can. But I highly recommend people watch the documentary about Master P.
I think you sent it to me. I just haven't watched it yet, though.
Yeah, that's good. It's like 2 hours long.
P. Miller.
He had that clothing brand. He did have P. Miller clothing. And he had a video game, I believe. Basketball game. I don't know. It was like on Sega or something.
Not Def Jam Vendetta.
No, that was P. Diddy or Russell Simmons. Definitely.
Russell fucking Simmons.
But yeah. Yep.
I think that's might be
I think that's a cast. Free P. Diddy.